Hi, okay, let's get started. It is Christmas morning, jammies, and we want to look great for Christmas morning pictures, but now that I'm closer to 50 than like 20, just concealer and a lip gloss does not cut it for photos. And for that Christmas morning, the kids around the tree, I don't know about you, but a little mimosa, big cup of coffee, the stockings, and lots of pictures. My dad still loves taking lots of pictures of us all holding our stockings. And I don't want to look like total ragamuffin, worn out working mama. So I do have jammies on. And I slept in my hair. So I sleep in my hair wet a lot. And then I just put a quick curling iron through it. So this is probably the fastest way to tackle hair in the morning. If you look awesome with a cute ponytail, go for the pony. I still haven't nailed like an awesome ponytail. So I just literally slept in my hair. You can see like the bed head, and then put a quick like 2-minute wave, and I'm sitting here in front of you. So what I am obsessed with always is a drink of water for my skin, which is hydrating face tonic from Bobbi Brown. And I just go over my skin that I slept with and with this. So I don't wash my face. You can use like a warmish washcloth if you want, but just be gentle with your skin in the morning, because a lot of natural oils and repair has happened, especially if you're sleeping with a nighttime cream, anything reparative. Your skin's done a lot of work. So let it continue sort of in that calm state. And I apply a lot of hydrating face tonic to my skin and to my neck. And then that way you'll see that your skin immediately, probably some of your, serums or something may have been picked up, but I find it just feels like I've literally given my skin a drink of water. So doing that, and then I always put on a little bit of eye cream. So yes, I'm gonna do this actually on Christmas morning. So a little bit of eye cream, a little bit of hydrating face tonic, and remember, just do eye cream underneath during the day. And I always throw on whatever's left. I just put the eye cream on my lips too. So now I'm gonna take some of this awesome Extra Repair Moisture Balm SPF 25, because again, I'm doing this super quickly. We have the tradition of, my dad used to, or now Mike goes down the stairs and he checks it out to make sure Santa came, and everybody gets so excited at the top of the stairs. So I'm definitely getting up a few minutes early before that happens, because you don't want to miss those moments, because I'm like trying to perfect my eyebrows. So I want my skin to have that glowing, great feeling. And then if you do have any blemishes, you do have any redness, this is a great product to have always. This is actually the product that really helped kickstart Bobbi Brown's career. It's an amazing formula. It's super versatile. I really believe everyone should have one of these in their makeup bag. It's Skin Foundation Stick. So I use it a lot of times actually to layer over other formulas if I have blemishes. And when I'm traveling, I use this formula as well. So you can see it's just like a big crayon. And it's great too, because, I'm not doing a liquid. It's, again, quick, easy. I don't know what time in your house Santa starts or your Christmas celebrations start in the morning, but I mean, we push for you can't go downstairs until 7 a.m. So let's, it's not 6:30 a.m. right now, but you can just picture it. So I have a bright light on. If you have a makeup room, just quickly press the foundation on. Now, you'll see the brush I'm using actually has 2 ends. This was a limited edition, but you can buy just this brush. This is the Foundation Full Cover Foundation Brush, which I'm obsessed with, because it literally, with the right moisturizer and the right foundation combo for your skin, just stamping that into your skin. Do you see stamping with the brush? I'll put a little bit around my nose more so you can see it. You can see how easily foundation just melts onto the skin, and then I get the coverage I want. When you press and tap your foundation, you're not going to wipe off that coverage that you are looking for when you apply it. I always take foundation quickly through my brows. There. So my skin is looking flawless. And now I'm going to apply a little bit of blush. I know it looks scary, but I love a bright blush. And first thing in the morning, I am always super exhausted. One of the things I've been doing lately is actually applying blush with a powder brush because I like it a little bit softer. I tend to be very heavy-handed with blush because I love it so much. So if you find you're really heavy-handed or you get really blotchy blush, just go for a bigger, fluffier brush and you'll get more of a diffused color. There, you see, like the whole time we've been talking, I've been putting blush on. Like, I just love it. Now, I don't know about you, but being in the Northeast and being cold and it's like snowy and blah outside, I find I've been going to my bronzer a lot more lately. So I'm going to just put on some bronzer. Yeah, I'm going to put it over my blush because, again, I just want to look super natural. This is medium bronzer, which is a nice sort of warm brown cinnamon shade. And all I'm going to do with the face blender is just blend it over my whole skin. Blend it over the blush so that, again, the blush is going to look more like it's from within my skin versus sitting on top of my skin. And I always just make sure that between my blush and my mouth and to my blush that it all looks seamless. And then you can see, do you see that? How now it just looks all a little bit more of the same tone. Now for eyes, what I want to do is I want to help open up my eyes because knowing me, I stayed up too late trying to wrap the last gift or, you know, make sure it looked like Santa was there. In case anybody's watching, you know, who's under 10. It's so funny. I didn't know, I honestly feel like I believed there was a Santa until I was like in 9th grade. I don't know if it's because I had such younger sisters and brother and, you know, we just to keep that magic alive. So I would love to hear from you sort of when you realized, you know, or how long it was that you always believed in Santa. And I still believe, you know, there's a magic to the holidays, which is so lovely. But I definitely still keep it as such a special time. Now Jackson is 5 years old. And I really always want to make sure that he keeps that sort of, oh, what if, or maybe Santa is real. That, you know, I want him to always think, oh, Santa's real for as long as I can. So, hence, you know, I'll have stayed up late trying to make it look as beautiful as I can. And I've put a light, soft shimmer on my eyelids. And this is called Truffle Longwear Cream Shadow Stick. And I love it because it just goes in place. You saw how easily and quickly I could apply it. And it just takes, you know, no fuss, no muss. No fuss, no muss? I don't know what I'm saying, but you know what I mean. No fuss, no mess, just super simple. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to rim my eyes. So for those of you who have watched a lot of my videos, you know I do this for almost every single look. I'm not going to do a black. I'm just going to do a dark gray. So this, you know, again, just doing a soft brown, just something to help line your eyes. If you have, you know, really great lashes and you don't need a lot of liner naturally because you've got such full lashes, like a really dark lash line, then you won't need to do this step. But for everybody else, if you don't have a lot of lashes or you're always trying to make the most out of your lashes, please do this step. And that was rimming my eyes with Longwear Gel Eyeliner. And they come in these little pots. And I just use, it's a little ultrafine eyeliner brush. Super easy. And now what I'm going to do, because everybody is probably stirring and, you know, wanting to like get going, is I'm just gonna take a soft brown shade. So this color here is called Burnt Sugar. And I'm just gonna stamp it on top of that Truffle Longwear Cream Shadow and with an eyeliner brush, and just make sure that it comes all the way out to the end. See that? So you can see the difference. So again, I'm just taking Burnt Sugar Longwear Cream Shadow, or Longwear, there's nothing Longwear about this shadow, sorry. I meant to say that I'm taking an eyeshadow called Burnt Sugar, and I'm stamping it on top of the Longwear Cream Shadow called Truffle. And I'm just stamping it just so that it, again, it's really, really soft. And then whatever's left on the brush, I'm just gonna swish it in the bottom lash line. Because it's a soft medium shade, you're not gonna get a lot of fallout. You're not gonna have to worry, you know, about doing like this whole dramatic eye. You're just creating a soft definition. If you wanna diffuse the liner, all you do is swish the color back and forth with the eyeliner brush, and it'll create it more of a hazy effect to, do you see that? To your eyeliner. So now I want to have a long-lasting lip. I can sort of jump around when I'm doing my makeup quickly. This is one of my absolute favorites. This is Italian Rose, and it is called High Shine Luxe Liquid Lip. And I am using my finger because I want it to be just a nice, natural, pretty lip. And shearing it out. Yeah, look how pretty. So that's called Italian Rose, and it's in this High Shine Luxe Liquid Lip formula. I love, love, love. Now there's two big things that are left. And I think one of them is, you know, obviously we will need to do mascara, and I'm not gonna waste time doing mascara on the video because it's boring. I want to, though, show you for eyebrow. So I wanted to say to you that when you're doing your eyebrow, if you choose a softer color, your overall look will be softer. If you choose a darker color, then your look will be more dramatic, a little bit more, va-va-voom per se. So because again, I'm in my jammies and it's like 10 to 7 on Christmas morning, you know, I've got an even skin, I've got, you know, a natural lip color on, I've defined my eyes naturally, and all I want to do is make sure that my brows look defined. So I'm using, Bobbi Brown makes a brow kit, and I'm just using the light brow kit. And I'm just making sure that my brows are, you know, shaped and defined. And that, you know, again, they're not overly drawn on. They're more of a soft, feathery look. They're just not too strong. So again, there is a brow kit. You can find it, you know, at all the stores. BobbiBrown.com has it. And it's a great kit because it's actually two shadows. And there's a light kit, a medium kit, and a dark kit. So I have actually all three because right now I'm using the light kit, which has birch and cement in it. And it really is easy to do. It comes with a little mini brow brush. I'm using the big brow brush because it's here at my desk. But, you know, again, I find shadows can be a great way to create, again, a really soft, sort of easy brow look when you're not looking for, you know, hyper definition. So that is a brow kit. And then concealer, and I lied, we need concealer. So I'm gonna just take, again, one of my must-have products. It's Instant Full Cover Concealer from Bobbi Brown. And I'm gonna do that under the, like from that inner corner, do you see that? And then sweep it underneath. I'm just watching here in the camera, and I'm bringing it out. And again, I just went into the product once, And I'm using the doe foot to apply the product. You see that? And really sort of help blend it. So again, I only went into the concealer. I pulled it out once, and now all this product that you're seeing is actually very sheer, but it's super hyperpigmented. And the color I'm using here is Sand. So I used beige foundation stick and then Sand concealer because I find I like a lighter under eye, especially if I'm gonna be a little tired and need a little bit of that wake up. One of my little tricks is I go lighter in my concealer shade. Not white, but this is 2 shades lighter than my foundation color. So again, I had, you know, beige as my foundation stick, and I went Sand with my concealer. There's a shade in between called Warm Sand that I could use, but I'm using Sand. So I just love this touch-up brush because it really does the work for me. And it just it's almost like a little mini finger, this brush. It's called a touch-up full coverage brush. And I really love this brush because it just literally feels like a new and improved fingertip. So you can see here, that is my look. Sometimes I find like I need a little bit of glow here. So I always have on hand this Extra Illuminating Balm. It's one of our amazing hero products at Bobbi Brown. And I'll just sometimes tap it on top of my blush, right at the edge of the concealer. And I get that sort of, what do we say, je ne sais quoi glow. A little bit along the bridge of the nose so that, you know, when the photo's happening with Santa in the morning, you know, we'll have that little Christmas morning glow. So hopefully you found this video helpful and would love to see your picture of how you look on Christmas morning. So feel free to send it to me. You can instant message me on Instagram. It's Beauty by Sewn. You can even post a picture or comment on the YouTube channel. So I wish you all a happy, happy holiday and enjoy the time with family. Enjoy the peace and the love that you feel during the holiday times, and sending huge hugs and wishes to those of you if you may be going through a hard time, or this year maybe someone's passed in your life. I know for our family, we'll be missing Grampy, and my mom's passed. So it's also a time to have good memories in our home. So from my home to yours, huge hugs and happy, happy Christmas. Bye.